Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is QueenSidum and I'm so happy you joined us because this is like, I think the most requested video from me for like years, and everybody's been like texting and DMing me like, when are you gonna do what you said you was gonna do? Because I've always promised I would do this. So as you can see by the title, we're gonna learn how to edit our videos and our pictures. We're gonna learn how to edit our pictures and bring back all that magnificentness that the camera might have taken away when you posted your picture. So, you know when you take pictures and then your makeup is not showing and you put on the most dramatic lashes, you did your eyeshadow, you did your highlight, take a picture and it just doesn't look like what you look like in real life. We're gonna show you how to bring all of that back. And we're gonna play with the colors a little bit in case it was a little too dark or whatever. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, no, y'all had to have noticed. But Instagram is so high maintenance, especially like if you have younger people on your Instagram. Like millennials, we still be liking pictures that's low quality if your fit is nice or if the content is good. But this, the generation under us, Generation Z maybe, I don't know, but they're so tech innate and like high maintenance, because it's like your picture has to be HD, nothing too distracting in the background, or they're just gonna scroll past it. So likes don't define your worth or your value, but I think it rubbed off on us as the older folks. Like now we're like, you know what, this picture's not good enough or I'm not gonna post it. But no, I'm gonna show you how to get all those qualities that the camera took away and you can still post it. Okay. So for today, you just need your phone. I would take it out now and start like pick a picture that you want to play with. And I want you to pick a picture that has like no people in the background, just you and a clear, clean background and some good lighting, because lighting really matters. So go ahead, go through your phone. I'll wait. Now I want you to go to the App Store. I don't know why I picked up the wrong one. Okay, so go to the App Store and I want you to download Facetune. I use Facetune 1. I tried Facetune 2 and I was kind of like, this is getting a little bit too much. Maybe I just need more practice with it, but I use Facetune 1, so get the Facetune 1. You do have to pay, sweetheart, but get it. Okay, you downloaded it? Good. Now I want you to get Visco, that's VSCO. Get that app too. Got it? Okay, good. So now, first, I'm gonna choose a picture from my album, just a random one. I'm using the iPhone XS Max, but I've been using these apps with even like my iPhone 6 Plus, my iPhone 7, my iPhone 8 Plus. I've used it with every single iPhone, and all of the quality, all of the pictures had the same level of quality. So it doesn't matter what phone you have. I mean, it kind of does, but if you don't have a 10 or above, that's okay. So now I have my picture that's gonna pop up on the screen, and I'm just gonna show you how to do my phone, and it's gonna be a screen recording. So just make sure you got your eyes out for whenever I'm tapping a button or scrolling and moving a knob on the apps. But first, why are you watching this video and you're not subscribed? Like, just hit the darn button so you can know when I post new content. I'll wait for that too.
2 hours later.
Okay, so yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna show you how to make your pictures bomb and postable, and you're gonna thank me. Everybody that's following you is gonna thank you too, because boo-boo, you gotta get those low quality pictures out of here, okay? Okay, so I have like a ton of pictures because I don't have a reason for this. I just really don't think I'm photogenic. So I just take a million and then I hate them and then I take some more. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna favorite anyone I like. I think it's easier when you just press the little heart and save the ones that's like doable. I think I'm gonna choose this one and then I'm gonna open Facetune. Let's find it. There we go, Facetune. So first, I like to just stare at the picture and see like what is different from how I looked in real life that day. And I remember, like, I think that with the 10 phones and above, they go crazy with the quality. Like, they show your pores, they show your pimples and everything. And I'm like, you don't really see that when you see me like from far. So please, you need to be erased. I like to go in soften first, and I just do one drop. I think when you do two drops, it looks super edited. So just one drop, and I'm gonna do under my eyes, like those little wrinkles right there. Because I feel like when you're looking at me now, like you see like one little crease. I feel like when you're looking at me now, you see like a little crease, and that's it. You don't really see all those details. So we're gonna soften up my under eye area. Sometimes I do my nose if it looks a little bit too greasy, but you could choose. And the amount of pressure you use with your finger matters on Facetune. So you want to press lightly like this. And if you really want to add more of whichever tool you're using, like if I want to really smoothen my skin, I would press hard and drag my fingers. But we're just doing light little flicks, because you could easily get sucked into this and not realize how fake your picture looks. So I like to press this little tool, these two squares on top of each other, to compare the original to the edited. I do it like a whole bunch of times and then I zoom out and I'm like, okay, this doesn't look too edited. And I definitely leave some blemishes because you don't want to look fake. Come on. What are you promoting? Then next I go into details because my lid color is definitely a nude shimmery color, and right now it just looks all pink. So I'm gonna go into details, and details just sharpens whatever colors that were originally there. Again, press really lightly for details. If you press too hard, it'll look so fake, HDR-ish. Like, you know, we don't do the HDR photos anymore. There we go. I'm into my lashes. You can do your highlight too. Like if you have any highlight on your cheekbone and it doesn't show in a picture, but it shows in person, you would use the detail on that. I'm gonna do my baby hairs because my baby hairs always fade away in the picture. And they hair, okay? Yeah. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the coloring, paint, whatever, the tones tool. And you always want to put a check. There's a check at the top to save your work. And my hair isn't jet black. I've dyed it jet black maybe 3 times now, and it still doesn't take for too long. So comment down below which dye I should try to get my hair really jet black, because I've bleached my hair for maybe like 3 years. I've had blonde hair for so many years. I had red hair, I had so many different colors, and now I just find that my hair cannot take black. I've tried so many different brands. So comment down below if you've bleached your hair for years, so you know that blonde be coming through after like a few months. If you have that same problem and you found a way to keep your hair black, jet black, let me know please in the comments. So I like to color my hair a little bit black. Again, you have to use a light touch, because if you press too hard, you're gonna see like a black shadow and they're gonna be like, did you paint your hair? I'm telling you, they will notice, and you'll probably be noticing too when something is too edited, too Facetune. So I'm gonna color in my hair lightly, very lightly, to make it look a little darker. I'm gonna press the two little squares to check. Are we looking to edit it or not? We're good. And then I like to zoom out and zoom in just to see, like, from a different perspective what I'm looking like. Okay. Yeah. You can use these same tools in your full body photos. Like I like to use the detail tool on, like, if I'm wearing jewelry. Like if I have like a bracelet on or an anklet on, I'll do the little details to make it pop in the picture, because then sometimes it just looks like you have nothing on. So yep, full body pictures, you do the same. I like to soften my legs too. And I just like to do like little random strokes though. I don't color in my whole leg like this, because then in the photo my leg will look like it was airbrushed. You know, like people will notice. So yeah, little less is better. It's very easy to get sucked into just like, oh my god, I can make myself look so perfect. No, you still want to look like you. Okay, do not ever get carried away. But yeah, so we're just gonna stick to these basics for now, and then we're gonna go to Visco. So now Visco is where I like to play with the colors, and sometimes I add a filter. This is what gives your photo that professional kind of look. Like, you know, my camera's slanted. Okay. I don't know, whatever. You know, like when you watch you look at photos and they have that specific kind of feel to it, that it looks so sharp, and I don't know, but Visco gives you that fake photographer pack kind of thing. There's definitely higher levels to this. Like I like to use Photoshop Fix, I like to use Lightroom. There's like so much more apps, but they're a little bit kind of complicated, so we're just sticking to the basics right now. So we're going to Visco. There's some filters you can play with. I'm gonna show you all the filters. If you do use a filter, never use it to the max. Please tone it down. Like, don't go all the way with the filter. Like, you'll tap the filter and it'll show you the strength you want it. Keep it at a low strength, even though when you stare at it long, you feel like, I can't really see the filter no more. I need to push it all the way to the top. No, you don't. No, you don't. A little goes a long way. Keep the strength at a low number, please, please, because then it'll look too crazy edited. All right, I'm not gonna use a filter for this photo just because it's up close and I had a bright light. I don't really need to play with the filters. Okay, so first I like to do saturation. Again, I use a low strength. When you get too color crazy, you start to like yellow and red, and then it's like, to you it looks good because you stared at it so long and you can't really notice the saturation anymore, but to fresh eyes it's like, what happened to her skin color? She kind of OD'd. So you want to just keep it light. If you have to X out the app and go back in to see with your fresh eyes, do that. Sometimes I do that. I'm just gonna leave it at a 1.1. And for this one, to see the original, you press down on the actual photo and then you release it to see it with the edit. Press down on the photo to see it, and then release it to see it with the edit. So now I'm just gonna play with the exposure. That's just how bright or dark you want your picture. I usually make mine a little darker because for some reason I always look lighter than I am. But again, you never do it full strength. I'm just gonna do -1.1. I think that looks good. I like to double check just to make sure. So I actually 0.9 maybe? I don't know, I just keep playing with it till I find out. Now I'm gonna go into, not that, I'm gonna go into sharpen. I always go into sharpen and do a little tiny bit. Like as you can see, it makes your picture more, like the clarity increases, because Instagram kind of decreases your quality when you post. So this is kind of like a little insurance thing. Make it a little sharp. So when you put it in Instagram, it keeps that high quality. And these are just other stuff you could play with if you want to. The fade gives it like a cast over it. A lot of people are doing that right now with their pictures. I'm just gonna do a little tiny bit because I never go full strength. Yeah, 1 point something. 1.1. Little thing. And you hold down the picture to see the original. You release it to see it with your edits. There's so many things you could do in VSCO. I love this app. Highlights and shadows, I always play with it too, just to make like my own filter kind of thing. If you want to, you could. I actually feel like it's a little bit too light still, so I'm gonna make it a little bit darker to bring back my complexion. Just, I don't know yet. Yeah, like right there is pretty good. On one, see the before and after? Big difference. And there's other things you can do like temperature. So if you click the white balance icon, it changes the warmth or coolness of your picture. Blue is cool tone, shows more whites, and then yellow is more warmth. It shows more, high temperature colors like reds and yellows. Last but not least, we have contrast that brings out like the black in your photos, like the sharpness, the darkness kind of thing. I don't know, but it makes it look more clear. Sorry, I'm not a professional. So for lack of better words, contrast just brings out the darkness. It's like the closing. So I'm gonna do a little contrast. Let's just check out the befores and afters. I'm holding down and releasing the photo to look at the original and the edited. I think I like it. Everything is very subtle. Save to camera roll, and then you're done. We were very subtle with this because I wanted to do a basic, super easy tutorial. I'm just gonna show you the before picture. Right here, I look ashy, light, and then here it's more warm and detailed. So before, after. Before, after. So I can tell the difference. I like when it's very subtle and it's not a big drastic change, especially if it's a selfie, because it's really close up and you don't want to look too airbrushed. So like, that's pretty much it. This was an easy picture, had good lighting, and it was pretty good quality. I'm gonna go into some old pictures I edited just to show you befores and after with VSCO. So like this is the C1 filter. It makes it give you that Canon photography kind of feel. I don't know how to describe it, but I do use filters when I have like wide shots. Like for instance, this one, without the filter, it's so dull and gloomy, but we saved it. I did the exposure, I made it a little bit more cool tone, and I upped the saturation so the gold could pop. So yeah, you can definitely take it to the next level. But like I said, for like 300 times, I kept it really simple and just did a selfie. If you do want to see more videos like this, let me know. Like for this picture, it looks so soft and photoshopped, so I added some grain to it because VSCO also has the grain. And mind you, all of these photos I'm showing you, I put them through Facetune first to make my makeup pop and to make my clothes pop. And then I put it into VSCO. You want the video that shows you the other apps I use, because right now I'm kind of doing like this color theme thing where I'm trying to like focus on the tones of my pictures. Like, you ever been to a page and it's like warm tones or peachy tones, or like the browns show in all the picture and all the other like a color tone scheme? That is so complicated and it takes so much time, but I can show you how to do that. You just need to be like ready to have a pen and paper. Like, I have to write stuff in my notes. And there's also ways to delete things on your picture. Like if there's a cup, I can erase it. It might look edited though, but it's if you really want to save that picture and you have no choice, I can show you that too, but it's really difficult. So if you want to see the stage 2 level of editing pictures and you have the patience for it, let me know in the comments. There's definitely more stuff you can do. Sometimes I do this kind of stuff. Like with Facetune, if your teeth look really yellow because the sun was shining on it, or you had like a lot of yellow lights around you, you can use there's a whiten tool to whiten your teeth, but you can't do it too white because it looks edited. Like, we're so good with pinpointing stuff like that because like we're just soaking up so much knowledge now. with all these apps so we can tell. So, you know, you just want to use a light hand, a light finger with any of the tools in both apps. And you can do more stuff in Facetune too. Like you can change your eye color if you want to play with tones. You can like zoom in and then color in your eye a little bit. That's getting a little crazy. But yeah, you can whiten your background. You can use the whiten tool like if you have on like a white wall in your background and some of it is a little bit dingy or dirty for some reason, you can use the whiten tool and just whiten that up. Yeah, there's like, you can take it to the next level, but I just wanted to show you like the real basics just so I don't overwhelm you. And that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like this video. Tell me what other kind of videos you want to see. I'm listening to you guys, and I always do polls on Instagrams before I post just to get a feel of what you want to see. And yeah, till next time.